4 earned runs, a couple of walks, 3 strikeouts on 71 pitches. There's the first inning woes that we referred to, Bob. He did come back and have decent second and thirds. He didn't last the fourth. But that 9 ERA in the first inning, that just looks at you so glaring as a kid who struggles right out of the gate and can't get through that first inning. I mentioned a couple of times Andy Pettitte won more than 250 Major League games, but I once had a conversation with him about pitching, and he said every start that he ever made, his goal was to get through the first inning because he felt once he had those 3 outs on the board, once he had a 0 next to the opponent's name, that he could exhale a little bit. Bob, we're not seeing that with German, and I think it's very indicative of his struggles, the fact that all 3 of those doubles came on 2-strike pitches. His stuff is good enough to put batters away. He didn't have that stuff in the first inning.
See, that's my question. We talked about this on the pregame. What's the go-to pitch there? The last time he faced him, 9 strikeouts, no walks. Tonight, just 3 strikeouts. And you mentioned continually 1-2 pitches, 2-strike pitches. They're getting hits on that. Where's the put-away pitch?
I think he needs to find it. He needs to know what that is, and he needs to be able to go to it. We've talked about his swing and miss percentage, and he's got good stuff, and the Yankees have a lot of belief in him, but he has to put it all together, and he hasn't done that recently. And I mentioned earlier when we were talking about this game as a whole, he's put his rotation status in jeopardy. He's got 20 earned runs allowed in the last 22 innings pitched. If you're the Yankees and you're trying to hunt down the Boston Red Sox, you can't have a pitcher that is this inconsistent. I just tweeted this a couple of minutes ago. Luis Cessa pitched 6 scoreless innings for AAA tonight. He has a 3-0 record with an ERA of about 1.5 at AAA Scranton. The last time he pitched in a Major League game, 6 scoreless innings, got a win. I think you have to believe Cessa is an option to replace German. The Yankees really like German, but right now he is hurting them with his lack of consistency.
I just want to ask you a question. If German stays in the rotation at least one more turn, do you rethink how you calibrate him for the start of the game? Maybe have him throw 50 more pitches in the bullpen, max effort, like it's the first inning. I mean, I'm just throwing this out there, but it's been done with pitchers before.
Absolutely, emphatically, yes. Now, the Yankees, we don't know. They may already be doing that. You know, Larry Rothschild, Mike Harkey, and Aaron Boone, they're talking with German. They're trying to figure out what the solution is. There is a chance that he has already thrown a little bit more in the bullpen, but you're exactly right, Bob. You have to do something differently to make yourself feel that when you get into the game, you're ready to go and that you're not searching for your pitches. This is a little bit of a twisted analogy, but when Mariano Rivera first took over for John Wetland as the Yankee closer in 1997, he struggled right out of the gate. No one wants to remember that, but he had blown saves in 3 of his first 6 opportunities. And I remember standing by his locker after a game, and he said, I've got to convince myself that the 9th inning is the 7th or the 8th inning, and that will be less pressure on me. German has to do something similar, believe that that first inning that he's already ready to go. He's had 3 scoreless innings. Things are going great, and plow through that first inning.
All right, again, the first inning, a problem for Domingo German tonight, as we're about to find